Good to see you right here. Good to see you. I feel good. I do. I feel good. You know, when the active members of the Associated General Contractors of America are gathered together in one room at one time, it's not only a pleasure, it's an honor to be invited. I do. I feel good. How do you feel?
Real good.
Good, because we're going to boost you up a few amps right here and right now. I'm the man to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I do. I feel good. How many have already figured out why I was selected as your early morning speaker? Raise your hand. Good morning. We're going to talk about meeting the leadership challenge by focusing on the human side of enterprise. Most specifically, what I want to talk about is how can we enhance involvement and commitment? How do we influence people to deliver great performance when we can't pay for it? Another way to say that is that how do we get people to really come to work and put their hearts into their work? How many, in looking at the marketplace and your operation, feel that once again, and this is by a show of hands, once again, how many feel you're going to have to ask your people to do more and more with less and less? It's pretty much a cliche at this point. But you know, the problem is that when we ask for more of people, if we don't give them something in exchange, there's an imbalance that develops, and this imbalance is part of the nature of why many of our projects and our campaigns do not make it to full fruition and productivity. We feel that our hands are tied, do we not? Because we cannot give them more money and we cannot give them more benefits. But in the latest top 10 list, the most authentic research top 10 list of what it is that employees want from work, money and benefits did not make the top 10. They were 12 and 14 respectively. So one of the things we want to say to ourselves is when we go to our team and we ask them for more of them, we must say to ourselves, what can we give them in exchange? And I have in my possession at this time, I have the most authentic, the most recent from a study by the Public Agenda Foundation out of New York, the most authentic top 10 list of what it is that employees want. And in terms of understanding and maximizing the human side of our enterprise, this is a list that we want to have fresh in our minds. Who would be willing to guess what is number one on the latest most authentic top 10 list of what it is that employees want from work? Very good. Number 3. I applaud that. We're going to get over there real soon. Very good. Number 1 on the top 10 list of what it is that employees want from work is to work with people who treat me with respect. We're talking about listening. You know, the Buddhists say that just by listening deeply, we eliminate pain and suffering in the world. There's no question that one of the fundamental needs, one of the fundamental impulses inside the human psyche is the desire to be heard. The desire to be heard. Dean Rusk was the one that said, you know, the best way to influence another human being is with your ears. And there's a style of listening that I want to suggest that you consider, and that is open listening. Now, open listening tells us just a couple of things. One of the things is that we know about the mind-body connection. And so one of the things we want to do when we're listening to another human being, to a staff member, we want to open up our body. We don't want to listen with our body closed in any way, shape, or form. If we open up our body, okay, what happens is that we're going to open up our mind. The other thing is that we are multitaskers, are we not? We are big-time multitaskers in this room. And the one thing that we know about open listening is that if you are evaluating or judging the person while they're talking, they do not have the feeling they are being heard. One of the things you want to do is refrain from judging, refrain from analyzing, okay, until you've heard them out. Your bond with them will increase immeasurably, and they will feel it, and so will you. This is true not only with your staff members, but with your mate and your children as well. This goes across all the platforms in your life. Number 1 on the top 10 list of what it is that employees want from work is to work with people who treat me with respect.